Welcome to Folktales of Africa. Today's story is about Leila, a tale of forbidden love. In a small village in northern Nigeria, there lived a young girl named Leila. She was known for her beauty and her kind heart, but she spent most of her young days assisting her parents with their daily chores and dreaming about her future. Leila had a childhood friend named Ali, and they had promised to marry each other one day. However, one day, Leila's father shattered all her dreams with some news. He had made an agreement with an old man from another village after collecting some large sum of money from this old man, and he told Leila she was to marry this man. This news broke Leila's heart, as she had already given her heart to Ali. Leila's parents were determined to see her married to this old man, despite her pleas and cries. This was to preserve their custom, tradition, and family fortunes. Leila felt trapped and hopeless, as she was forced to accept her fate. The old man wasn't cruel to her either. He was also a good man, but wanted to marry a young wife. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Leila's heart remained broken. She could not love this old man no matter how hard she tried. Her heart belonged to Ali, and she could not forget him. Leila's heart sank as she realized her fate. She begged and pleaded with her father to reconsider, but he would not listen. Leila's father and mother talked to her to preserve their culture and their fortune, and that she was to marry this old man. Her father was determined to go through with this marriage, and nothing she said would change his mind. Leila tried to find solace in her childhood friend Ali, but Ali had left the village to seek fortune in the city. She was utterly alone and abandoned, with no one to turn to for help. Her heart was shattered into a million pieces, and she felt as if she would never be able to put it back together again. On the day of her wedding, she tried to put on a brave face, but inside, she was trembling with fear and sadness. She knew her life would never be the same again, and that she would never be able to love anyone the way she loved Ali. As she walked down the aisle towards the old man who was to be her husband, Leila felt as if she was walking towards her own doom. She tried to tell herself it was for the best, but she had no choice in this matter, but her heart rebelled against her head. Eventually, she was married to this old man, Abdullahi. The years went by, and Leila lived a quiet life. Her husband, Abdullahi, was kind to her, but she could not bring herself to love him. Though she fulfilled her duties as a good wife and mother, her heart remained forever entwined with Ali, her forbidden love. Despite the passage of time, her feeling for Ali never faded. Leila found peace in her children, tending to their needs and watching them grow. She poured her heart and love and had all her attention into raising her children, ensuring their happiness and well-being. Through the modern task of household chores, she sought refuge from the longing that consumed her. Amidst her daily responsibilities, Leila also managed her own business. It provided her with a sense of purpose and a distraction. Pouring her energy into her work, she tried to find fulfillment outside her unrequited love. Leila's life was a delicate one, a dance between duty and desire. She carried on, carrying the weight of her unspoken emotion, hidden behind a facade of contentment. Deep inside, she yearned for the forbidden love that could never be. As the years passed, Leila remained trapped in the confines of her circumstances. She often wondered what life would have been like if she had followed her heart and embraced the love she truly desired. But instead, she buried her feeling deep within her soul. One day, as Leila was strolling through the busy market, her heart skipped a beat. There, amidst the crowd, stood a familiar face. It was Ali. He had returned to the village, and time seemed to stand still in that moment. Ali looked just as handsome and kind as Leila remembered. Overwhelmed by emotion, Leila rushed towards Ali. Unable to contain her excitement, they embraced tightly, their arms wrapped around each other, as if trying to hold on to the lost years. Tears of joy streamed down their faces as they stood there reuniting after so long. Leila and Ali spent the day together, wandering through the familiar parts of their shared memories. They laughed and they talked about their lives that they had led in each other's absence. Ali confessed that he had never forgotten about Leila and that his love for her remained the same throughout the years. Leila listened intently to Ali's word, her heart aching with a mixture of longing and gratitude. She knew deep down that they could never be together and their love was forever forbidden. She had built a life with her husband and her children, and she could not abandon them. As they stood beneath the shade of a tree, Leila mustered the strength to express her bittersweet truth. She thanked Ali for his love and for the memories they had shared, but she acknowledged the reality that they could never be together because she now had a family who she looked up to. Ali, although saddened by Leila's word, respected her decision and understood the sacrifices she had made all through these years. They cherished the remaining hours together, their conversation filled with a mixture of laughter and unspoken emotions. As the sun began to descend, Leila and Ali bid each other a tearful farewell. They knew this was the last time they could ever see each other again, but they also knew that their forbidden love had shaped them into what they had become today. Leila walked away with a heavy heart, yet filled with a sense of contentment. She had made peace with her choices, grateful for the precious moments she had shared with Ali, but now she was happy with her family, her husband, and her children. Leila and Ali, despite the distance and the passage of time, remained connected through the power of written words. They exchanged letters, pouring out their thoughts and feelings into the pages that bridged the physical gap between them. Along with their letters, they also sent a token of affection and small gifts as a reminder of their friendship. As the years went by, Leila and Ali continued to watch their children grow, bloom, and embark on their own journey of love. Through their correspondences, they shared stories of their children's accomplishments, the joy of becoming grandparents, and the bittersweet moments of aging gracefully. Leila found solace in the warmth and laughter of her growing family. She embraced the role of a doting grandmother, cherishing every moment spent with her grandchildren. Her love expanded and multiplied, even going beyond the boundary of her own family. Ali too witnessed the cycle of life unfolding before his eyes. He celebrated the milestones of his own children and grandchildren, finding comfort in the legacy he had created. And all this while, his heart carried the imprint of love he had shared with Leila, a love that transcended time and distance. In later years, Leila's heart gradually declined and her body succumbed to the natural course of life. Surrounded by her loving family, she peacefully passed away in her sleep. Her gentle spirit departed from this world. This news of departure reached Ali, and Ali was saddened. His heart was shattered into a million pieces, for he has lost someone so dear to his heart. As Ali mourned the loss of his beloved Leila, he found strength in the memories they had created together. He knew that her heart had endured immense pain, the consequences of their forbidden love. But even through the trials and tribulations, Leila was a strong woman who had built a beautiful life for herself. Ali cherished the connection they had maintained over the years and held on to that. He knew that his love for Leila was forever and nothing could take that away from him. And so, Ali carried the torch of their love in his heart, honoring Leila's memory and the indelible mark she had left upon his life. The lesson in this story is love is very powerful and can last a lifetime, even in the face of difficult circumstances. Sometimes, life doesn't go according to our plan, and we have to make the best of the situation we find ourselves in. Remember that family and duty are important, and sometimes they may conflict with our personal desires and wishes, but we need to carry them through. True happiness can be found in the little things of life, such as spending time with our loved ones and enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Memories can be cherished and shared even after someone had passed away, and this can bring comfort and joy to those left behind. If you enjoyed this story, let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Please like, share, comment and subscribe, as this will help us grow our channel. Thank you once again. See you in the next story.